everyone, welcome back to Katarina's Garage. My name is Katarina Lloyd, and today, we are checking out the, affectionately what's called the Mustang. My friend Julie owns this car. We've known each other for a couple of years, but this is actually the first time we've ever met. Pretty sure of that, anyways. So this is a hodgepodge of a car. So, as you can tell, it's got an arrow front end on it, but it is a 4i car. This is a 79 Mustang, but she just liked the arrow front end more and stuff like that. Plus, she's done like some really cool touches to it. So let's go and check this thing out here. So as I get you off there, you can see, so she painted this nice little silver color, to be honest, which looks fantastic. And it's done very well with the rest of it, but then you can tell, like, I'm pretty sure that's like hand done, and it looks awesome though. I dig it. Because obviously it's not the original to the doors, because the interesting part about this car, because of under the hood, I asked a question, and this was originally a pace car. Now, unfortunately, all the pace car bits were gone, especially that very lucrative 3-piece spoiler that I actually had one recently, but I ended up trading it off because to a buddy of mine that bought my original Poltermerc, right? But you can see, obviously, like, it's not the prettiest welds in the world, but that's okay. Honestly, it's awesome, and for the vibe of the car, it works so well. You know, and you can see there's a bit of rust and whatever else inside on it. And then if we look underneath the hood, this has the nice 302 under here, you know, and you can see for the most part, it is relatively stock, other than, like, of course, some headers and some bolt-on parts, pretty much like the intake and stuff like that. And that actually looks like an Edelbrock intake, I think. But overall, it's very nice. You know, the heat wrap on the coolant hoses and stuff like that looks fantastic. You know, and, like, I even love, like, I want some of these for my car, is having these, so you can easily do the valve cover. But, you know, these nice Edelbrock chrome, stuff like that. And then the Edelbrock air cleaner. Oddly enough, I've actually had one of these. And they're the oiling kind, which I wasn't a big fan of, so I got rid of it. But, yeah, this one inside, though, it's a little funky to open this door because the door handle is a little bit broken. But, so yeah, you kind of have to, if I can get it. It's hard to do with one hand. Yeah, can you get that? Thank you. Okay, so you're better at it than I am. So yeah, as you can see, because this is a 79, it has a 1-year only door panel with the door handle down low. Why they did that, nobody knows. It was a weird decision, honestly. But you can tell, like, this also has the high back without the headrest in them. It's kind of a rare option, to be honest, because normally these are a low back like this with a headrest. So it's pretty neat. And, you know, like, we all know the gauge cluster and everything, the heater controls. It has a Kenwood deck in it with some aftermarket gauges in it, the stock shifter in it. And yeah, like, honestly, I mean, like, sitting in it, it actually doesn't feel too bad. Although I'm a little taller than she is, so the seats moved up. It's kind of weird. But yeah, overall though, it's nice. Your demons are closer than they appear. Love it. Love that. Especially if you see the red and blues in the background. But yeah, obviously, like, it could use a headliner. But to be honest, you could with this. Because if you just get a lot of this more flaky stuff off, you could actually get some adhesive and just glue on a thing to it. So could be a thing for that. But yeah, honestly, it's pretty sweet. And now I would start it, but she's not, doesn't have a battery in it or anything like that, so you won't get that glorious sound of the awesome side pipes. And now, is there mufflers on any of this thing or no?
Red bottle.
Oh, okay, so yes, we're very loud. Got you. No, I love it. And also, if you want to follow her on Instagram, you can see it right there. So yeah, honestly, it's a very sweet car, and, like, obviously having this Celine style spoiler. Now, what's interesting though, because mine's a knockoff, and I think this one is too, but hers is slightly different than mine because it got, like, these harder curves on it, where mine's smoother going around it. Now, just a fiberglass piece, and it's, you know, not a big deal. But she still kept the original taillights in it. So these are 79 to 82 only for those taillights, and you can tell, well, she had the badges painted red at one point, which is a nice little touch. And even, like, seeing them, like, how they are now, it's kind of a neat vibe. But, you know, Need to like paint this black, nice gloss, so just to get that back for that nice little feature like that. And so this was a pace car, but so this is not the original rear bumper cover then, or if it is, it's been painted silver, because the one on Stitch is an original one. Yeah, so they would have had, well, if you look on these cars, because they'd have 3 stripes going down like this, and one would be orange, one would be red, and one would be blue, if I remember correctly, going all the way down like that, and then on the bumpers themselves it'd be there too. So yeah, overall, it's a sweet build, and I can't wait to see what she does with it, because like she has full plans of like doing a Pro Charger and stuff like that. And yes, it still has like the E5 heads and whatever else. She bought it back in about 2017, 2018, off a guy in Red Deer, and apparently, it wasn't a running car or anything like that. She had to do a bunch of work to it. And he took all the pace car bits off. So like this should have, even though I loved what she's done to this hood, but this would have had the same hood that Stitch had with that hood scoop going down the middle. And it is really sweet. You know, I like it. And that's one thing, like, because it keeps throwing me off of seeing like, hey, that's an aero front end, but wait, no, that's a 4-eye, you know, cowl on it and stuff like that. But yeah, and also what's really cool, this is the original windshield, or if it's not original, it is at the very least a factory replacement, which is pretty cool. Cause like these Carlite windshields, they're kind of coveted, and if you want a brand new one, they're like $500 versus the initial $300. So yeah, beyond that though, it is an awesome car, and I'm so glad that she invited me out to check out this absolute beauty of a '79 Mustang. So I appreciate every single one of you tuning into the video. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I said, I'd love to, you know, like start this thing up and everything, but she's been sitting over winter. She's not quite ready for it yet. So, but then also apparently the motor and tranny is gonna be pulled out of this, and she's gonna be putting in like a B&M slap shifter and stuff like that. So you will see updates probably at some point on this car on my channel, because I'm sure that me and her will see each other at other events and whatever else, and I'll be able to show little videos and stuff like that. And because I know she's both scared but also really wants to dyno this thing at the same time. So I told her what it should approximately make for power, because it's not like a super powerful thing. It's got like an aftermarket cam and stuff like that in it too. But anyways, I'm rambling. So appreciate you all tuning in. Look in the description below for 2 discount codes. There's CAT15, which will get you 15% off at flasharkracing.com, and you can click on the link and it'll go to the website. And then there's also CAT10, which if you use that as well, you'll get 10% off at Last Fit as well. So anyways, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! That was my